Hi, I'm Corey, and I'm your homemade chef. And on today's show, we got a special treat. We got a sweet treat for the sweet tooth in you. I'm going to be making a chocolate fluted fudge cake with chocolate chip frosting and vanilla bean ice cream. Let's get started. Okay, everything we need to make this special treat is right here. This is going to be a semi-homemade treat, so you don't have to go through all of the measuring and the mixing and buying extra equipment that you don't really need just to get something simple done, okay? What's helping us out today is this Betty Crocker chocolate fudge mix we're going to be working with. This is going to be our Betty Crocker triple chocolate chip fudge frosting that we're going to top it with. We got our Pam over here. We got our 3 eggs. We got a half a cup of vegetable oil. We got a half a cup of water and milk combined. And then we got a quarter cup of water. What I do, I actually mix the milk in just to give it extra flavor in. And on top of that, we're going to throw in our cup of instant Jello pudding. And that's going to help us add it to the flavor to make it taste like it didn't come out of the box, so you can fool all your friends and family. Okay, let's get to mixing. To make the cake mix, we're going to follow the instructions exactly basically on the back of this box. The only thing we're changing is that we're adding milk to it, and we're going to add a cup of chocolate pudding. So let's get the first ingredient in there. This is the cake mix itself. We're going to dump that in there. We're going to dump in a half a cup of water and half a cup of milk. And then we're going to add another quarter cup of water. We're going to put our vegetable oil in there. That's our half a cup of vegetable oil. Our 3 eggs. We're going to add 3 eggs into there. Now on the eggs, I like to scrape all of that yellow out of there. It makes a difference. And now we're going to mix this. I always use my stop clock because it's very important that you don't over mix this. So the first low 30 seconds. For 30 seconds just to combine everything. Now we're going to spin it for another 2 minutes on medium. Follow this because this thing will help you not to over mix. Medium, 2 minutes. And then we're going to add in the Jello chocolate pudding, the 1 cup of Jello chocolate instant pudding. That's going to make it so much more creamier. It's going to taste like you made it from scratch. Okay, we got our first minute in. Remember, 1 cup of instant chocolate pudding. We're going to turn this off. And we're going to add our chocolate pudding in. This is going to make it so much more smooth and creamy. It's going to taste like you made it yourself from scratch. We added our chocolate, put it in there. Now the 2 minutes are done. Now, this is how, I'm going to show you how it should look once it's done mixing. Don't try your best not to over mix it because it kills everything in it and makes the cakes come out flat. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. What I do, I take it off the mixer and I spoon stir it for a second from wet. Sometimes the mixer doesn't get everything from the bottom. So just spoon mix it from the, scrape the bottom with your rubber spatula a little bit. Just to spoon mix it. Just a couple of little nice scrapes just in case it didn't get every little thing on the bottom. So this is how your mix should look once it's ready to go in the pan. Get our mix into this pan. This is a fluted pan. I like this pan because it makes the cupcakes look pretty and it makes the cakes a lot lighter and airy. So if you don't have this pan, it's fine. You can always use a cupcake pan. Let's get the mix in so we can get it in the oven. I'm using the Pam because in this pan, I'm not using baking cups because of the fluted section in the middle that leaves it open. So I'm going to pan this up right now. You got to put enough Pam in it. And if you got a pan like this, you got to use enough Pam if you're not using baking cups. Got our mix ready to go in our fluted pan and we can get this lovely dessert done. I'm going to fill up these basically almost full. This is going to leave a nice hole in the middle so the chocolate when you pour the chocolate on top of it, the chocolate Betty Cracker frosting, it's gonna sink right to the middle of the fluted cake. We got our fluted cake pan filled with all of our luscious chocolate filling. Okay, we're gonna put it in an oven for 16 minutes at 350 degrees. Some ovens may vary. You might have to cook it longer, you might have to cook it less. After 15 minutes, check it. Let's get it in the oven. And you want to sit it directly in the middle of the oven, just like that. And don't open the door until it's done. We're going to set our timer for 16 minutes. Cook, baby. Our cakes are done. Let's get them out that oven. 16 minutes. We cooked them for 16 minutes. That's what they look like coming out the oven. Now, we're going to let these cool. Cook them for exactly 16 minutes at 350 degrees. We're going to let these cool. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to flip them. See you in a couple of seconds. Cakes are cooled off. Let's get our icing that we're going to put on here. We're going to scoop some of this out. And we're going to put it in this microwave safe glass dish. And we're going to melt that up. This is our chocolate chip fudge frosting. We don't need that much. We're just going to pour a little bit. This is probably way too much. But we're going to let this get in the microwave for about 10 seconds. And then we're going to plate it all together. We're going to bring our ice cream with the chocolate cake. Ooh. And that frosting is going to taste so good. See you in a second. 10 seconds on the mic. Okay, we put our chocolate frosting in the microwave for about 15 seconds. Look at it. You might have to put it in there 10. You might have to put it in there 15. You want it not too liquidy, but nice enough that when you pour it on there, it looks a little chunky going over. So we're going to take this out of here. That's ready. That's definitely ready. We're going to get our ice cream out the refrigerator. Now, the ice cream I used for this, I went with the Edie's Creamy Rich Vanilla Bean Ice Cream. Okay? So now we're gonna put the magic together over here now. This is our fluted cake. We're gonna sit our fluted cake, get that out of there. We're gonna sit our fluted cake right on top of the ice cream. Just like that. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna sit that on top of there. Put this down. And we're gonna drizzle this on top. Oh yeah. There we go. Let it run right on over to the ice cream. See those chunks? That's the chocolate chips. You can drizzle a little bit around there if you want on the ice cream. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, oh yeah. Grab a spoon real quick. Okay. And we're going to throw some nuts. We're going to garnish that with some nuts. We're going to garnish that with a little bit of nuts there. Oh yeah. Plated the ice cream. Bowl there. Garnishing it with some nuts. Here we go. That's our finished treat, our finished dessert. If you want to throw more nuts on there, I'm so on the nuts, but I'm going to give this a taste right now. I waited for this for a long time. A little bit of ice cream. Some of that cake. Oh man. This is a nice treat. The cake is so moist and delicious. You can cut it open. Look at that. With the nuts, I use walnuts. They're so good. Your friend, your kid, everybody's going to enjoy this. This is a great after dinner dessert. Always good to share with the family. You can have everybody want some more. That's our time. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see here, please comment, please sub me. Until then, we see you next time. It's Corey, your homemade chef. I'll see you next time. Enjoy. Thanks a lot. I'm going to get back to this.